Okay, moving on. This has been a favorite from some of the hip internal rotation classes, so I decided to inject this one into this class as well, seeing that so many of you love to torture yourselves. So this is the move. You may have done this one before, depending on if you've done some of my classes before, whereby we're going to go through kind of a hip car while keeping a straight leg and an internally rotated leg. So just follow along with me. I'll talk you through it on our first rep together. Both legs are going to be straight. If you need to offload or bend that bottom leg for a little more stability, you can. Do not let that pelvis move. Same rule applies as the first exercise that we did, which we'll be coming back to after this. You're going to spiral your thigh inwards, kneecap and toes pointed down as far as you can. And the whole time you go through this exercise, you're trying to wind up more internal rotations. You're not just trying to maintain this position, you're trying to get more as you go through the entire exercise. So we're going to come straight up into hip flexion. As I come up into hip flexion, I'm trying to internally rotate further. I'm going to come up as far as I can, and then I'm going to open up towards the ceiling. So my heel's going to come up, my pelvis and belly button stay pointed straight ahead. Keep spinning that thigh inwards. I'm going to reach back behind me into extension, continuing to try to internally rotate. As I reach back behind me, my leg's going to come back down and under. And then we're going to reverse, going straight back into extension. Do not lose that internal rotation. It's hard. Fight to maintain it. Coming back up through abduction and then back forward into flexion, fighting for more internal rotation the whole time. Coming right back down, back under. That's one rep. Right back into rep 2 here. Coming in, maintaining that internally rotated leg. Opening up, fighting for more internal rotation the whole time, reaching back behind you, trying not to lose that internal rotation, coming back down, underneath, quick breather, then right back into extension. Maintain that IR, reach back behind you, pull that heel up towards the ceiling, keep trying to spin that thigh inwards as you come forward now, into hip flexion, and then back down and under. We have one more here. Keep going, stay with me. Leg stays internally rotated, coming all the way up. Open up towards the ceiling. Try not to lose that internal rotation. Reach back behind you, maintain that internal rotation. Leg comes back down and under. Almost there, reverse, straight back into extension. Open back up towards the ceiling, fight to maintain it, coming back forward into hip flexion, don't lose that rotation, and then coming back down and back through. Whew. And now our right leg is done, our first round. Our left leg is almost done. Same thing here on the other side. Make sure that pelvis doesn't move. You can monitor it with your hand if you need to, or if you want, you can do what I did on that last one, clasp your hands together or have your hands out in front. Spin that leg inwards for me. Maintain that inward spin as you come up into hip flexion. Then we're going to open up towards the ceiling, maintain that internal rotation, reach back behind you. Again, still trying to maintain that rotation, coming back down and under. And then reverse, right back into extension. Open up towards the ceiling, come all the way back through, trying to rotate more the entire time that you come back down in front. The leg is going to come back down under. And that's one rep. We've got 2 more, coming right back forward into flexion. If you're tired, that's okay. Do your best to keep going. Your circle might get smaller and smaller. That's fine. Not the end of the world. Do the best that you can. Try to stay with me. This is a density class. It is challenging. Come back down, and then back we go. Open up towards the ceiling. Coming back around in front. Back down. Last one here. Keep that leg spiraled inwards. We're going to come up. We're going to open up towards the ceiling. We're going to reach back behind us, trying to maintain that internal rotation or even squeeze a little bit more out. Come back down and under, and then reverse back the other way. Open back up. Come all the way back through into hip flexion, fight to rotate through the whole time, and then back down.